Star Wars The Deck Building Game is a competitive two-player product from Fantasy Flight Games, who are known for their Star Wars tabletop games. The box says it is for exactly 2 players aged 14 and up with a suggested playtime of 30 minutes, and the game is described as fast-paced, easy to learn and fun for everyone. It is based on the deck building mechanic that first appeared in Dominion in 2008 and has grown in popularity ever since. It is packaged in the new card game size box with cards, a small force tracker board, 3 colours of tiny plastic cubes and a single rulebook. It is set around the time of the original trilogy, so you will predominantly see things from those films with a healthy dose of Rogue One. You may play either the Rebel or Empire and can only use cards colour-coded to your faction and grey neutral cards. You begin each game with the same tiny deck of 10 low-powered starting cards, and purchase more powerful cards to add to this deck from a communal row of 6 cards plus a fixed deck of neutral cards, thus building a stronger deck with each card you add, hence the deck building in the name. What distinguishes this game from other deck builders is, in addition to the restriction of only purchasing cards of your faction and neutral cards, you can also attack and remove cards of the opposing faction. This not only denies them the opportunity to purchase that card, but also nets you the reward that is printed on the bottom. You draw a hand of 5 cards each turn, and any of those cards you don't play on your turn are lost. It costs nothing to play cards, only to purchase them from the communal area to add to your deck. When you play a card, you gain yellow resource cubes equal to the card's resource value. Playing a card may also increase your strength with the Force. If the card has a Force power value, you move the white cube on the balance of the Force tracker that many spaces towards your side. If the cube is in your half of the Force tracker, then the Force is with you, and some of your cards will have special abilities or increases to existing abilities that can now be used. Also, if the white Force cube is in the end space with your faction symbol, you get to add a yellow resource cube to your pool at the start of your turn. To win the game, you must destroy 3 of your opponent's base cards. Each has a maximum damage value, and by assigning cards to attack each turn, they will accumulate these purple damage cubes. Once the number of cubes equals or exceeds the printed value, it is destroyed, and that player must choose another base from their pool of base cards, which will have a different total damage value and maybe some special abilities. As well as cards in the portrait orientation called units, there are also capital ships in landscape format. These are purchased and played in the same way, but they do not disappear at the end of your turn. As these have a maximum damage value, they remain in play until destroyed, so you can attack with them if they have an attack value, and use any special abilities they have on your turn. Also, if you have 1 or more capital ships in play, your opponent must attack these instead of your base card, so they function as temporary shields. This game is marked very specifically for release in March 2023, which is a much firmer date than FFG usually give. There is currently no official word on a playmat, expansions or organised play support, or the 2v2 team play mentioned in the rulebook. Check back for more details after the game's release. On the 11th of January 2023, FFG held a live stream with designer Caleb Grace, unboxing and giving more details about the product, so if you have longer than 60 seconds, make sure you watch that. And that was everything you need to know about the fast-paced, easy-to-learn and fun for everyone Star Wars The Deck Building Game from Fantasy Flight Games. Let us know if you want more videos on this product and if we should adopt it as our permanent game for 2023.